Hello everybody, today is Thursday, the 3rd of December, 2009. President Barack Obama was talking on a job summit today, and in an article I wrote, it stated that job growth is likely to begin in early 2010 and improve slowly. After that, most forecasts are calling for the losses to stop by the first quarter of 2010. So what I've decided to do is see the way they try to make these type of predictions, and I'm going to do one right now. And this is not going to be for everybody. This is going to be for people in my local area, the Toronto, Southern Ontario area. Snowfall is likely to never come again. We have not seen any thus far, and when we look into our crystal ball, we are seeing no signs that Toronto, Ontario, Canada will ever get snow again. And I'm not telling you the reason why, because that's what I noticed on the article. They're telling you all this stuff, and they historically have for so long, and they're not giving you any reasons, evidence, different points to support their cases. There's another thing that says more forecasts are actually calling the job losses to stop by the end of 2010. We have our unemployment coming out tomorrow or on Friday. They're saying it is expected to stay at 10.2%. I'll also be checking the U6 numbers. They are at 17.5 going into tomorrow. That'll be interesting. And there was another quote here. I would probably think in the second half of the first quarter we should see job growth actually begin. This is Peter Cardillo, who is a chief market economist. He also said even if the Fed took interest rates to 2.5% or 3%, I don't think it would hinder the stock market. And once again, no supporting claims to support evidence for the reasons of this, for their case, that is. And if you look at the alternate media and hear the stuff of the likes of the Peter Schiff, Gerald Celentes, Jesse Ventura, all of these people whom are trying to get some sanity, they all come with evidence to support their case, and on their side, no, we're just going to tell you what I think. So here in Toronto, don't expect to ever get snow again, ever, because I said so, without telling you why. I mean, it's just mind-boggling that they would be saying that. They're even saying they're going to stay at around 10% for the year 2010. I think they said that if they didn't have this bailout package, that it would have been 8 or 9% at the end of this year. And they did do the bailout package, and it's 10.2 with one more figure to go. So, I mean, it's like, go figure, I guess. Now, this will be one of those like questions of the days, if you will, something that I'm not exactly too familiar with, and that is that of unemployment insurance. I remember when I was working, you look at your pay stub, you would see your income tax, your Canadian pension, or here we have a pension plan, and the employment insurance. And when you finally got laid off and you started getting your insurance, it's like, well, I guess the gamble that I paid off by putting $15 or whatever dollars a week into this, I'm finally starting to get back. But now we're in a spot where more and more people are claiming unemployment insurance benefits, and because there is less people, then there's less money going into it. So what would happen if the amount of unemployment that's received by people who are on it is greater than the money that was put into it? Is it possible that the amount that they pool for unemployment would just wear out? And then, of course, you never know what they do with that number behind the scenes. That is because of their policy on secrecy. So Anyway, that will be that for the video. We'll see how the unemployment numbers go. But remember, they're saying it's going to stay at 10% for the entire year of 2010. And I don't believe it. And it's kind of obvious why I don't. Bye.